Ever wondered what it would be like to hold the most detailed map of the human brain in your hands? Well, that's no longer just a dream, it's a reality. Picture this: Harvard scientists, Google engineers, and a brain sample no bigger than a pencil eraser, all coming together to unlock the mysteries of the mind. Trust me, this story is not just about science, it's about human ingenuity and the power of collaboration. Let's dive in. It all starts with a tiny brain sample from a patient with severe epilepsy. At first glance, it might seem insignificant, a small piece of tissue, but within that tiny chunk, scientists found 57,000 cells, hundreds of blood vessels, and a mind-boggling 150 million synapses. Can you imagine that? Something so small, yet so complex. It's like finding an entire city within a grain of sand. And to study it, Dr. Jeff Lichtman and his team at Harvard took on an ambitious challenge. They needed to slice it into ultra-thin layers, thinner than a human hair, and analyze every detail. Talk about precision. Now, here's where the magic happens. These brain slices weren't just placed under a microscope. No, the scientists created something far more powerful, a 3D model of the brain. Thousands of images were captured, then perfectly aligned to form a digital representation. It's like piecing together a massive puzzle, but the pieces are microscopic. And guess what? The data they gathered turned into over 1,400 terabytes of information, enough to fill 1 billion book. I can barely finish one book a month, and these guys processed an entire library's worth of data. How do they even have the time? But what about the technology behind all of this? Here's where Google's AI came in. With the help of machine learning, Google scientists sifted through the massive dataset, identifying cell types, mapping connections, and creating a fully interactive 3D model of the brain. This wasn't just about imaging, it was about interpreting an entire neural network at an unprecedented resolution. Imagine walking through a digital forest of neurons and synapses, seeing every twist and turn, every connection. Pretty wild, right? So, what's the result of this incredible effort? The largest, most detailed dataset of human brain structure ever created. And it's all available online, for anyone to explore through a tool called Neuroscience. This isn't just for scientists, it's for anyone curious about how the brain works. I mean, who wouldn't want to explore the most complex organ in the body, right? But before you go diving into that amazing tool, here's a cliffhanger for you. What could this mean for the future of brain research? And how might it change the way we understand ourselves? If you're as excited as I am about this, be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Don't miss out on our next deep dive into cutting-edge tech stories. Click right here for another mind-blowing video.